Well, it's inconvenient truths like that that led doctors Erickson and Masihi, who join us in moments, to produce a video calling for California to be reopened.
0.03 chance of dying from COVID in the state of California. Does that necessitate sheltering in place? Does that necessitate shutting down medical systems? Does that necessitate people being out of work? When you're a little child crawling on the ground, putting stuff in your mouth, viruses and bacteria come in, you form an antigen-antibody complex. This is how your immune system is built. You don't take a small child, put them in bubble wrap in a room and say, go have a healthy immune system.
They also say they're hearing from doctors discussing the possibility that there is a confluence of deaths being reported.
When someone dies in this country right now, they're not talking about the high blood pressure, the diabetes, the stroke. They say, did they die from COVID? We've been to hundreds of autopsies. You don't talk about one thing. You talk about comorbidities. ER doctors now, my friends that I talk to say, you know, it's interesting. When I'm writing up my death report, I'm being pressured to add COVID. Why is that?
And then they came to this conclusion.
Something else is going on here. This is not about science, and it's not even about COVID. When they use the word safe, if you listen to the word safe, that's about controlling you.
Well, big science, the medical establishment, whatever you want to call it, is already coming after them since their videos have gone, sorry for the pun, viral. Those are my thoughts at the end of day 42, America. Huge reaction to the two docs we had on at the top of the show, Dan Erickson and Artin Masihi. Well, YouTube just took down their viral video challenging the COVID narrative when it comes to what's happening in California especially. Ironically, this is exactly what they warned about, that this isn't about science, this is about control, and in this case, control of a narrative. We should have seen it coming. YouTube CEO was on CNN 8 days ago saying, quote, anything that would go against World Health Organization recommendations would be a violation of our policy. Removal is another really important part of our policy. Well, if you aren't worried about censorship in this country, you better be now. It's not the government doing it, but something that controls so much of the dialogue. It's fairly close to the kind of censorship I never thought we'd see in this country. That is truly terrifying.